Lynn, what can clients expect from our initial fixed fee meeting?
I think that the main thing that they would probably expect is to leave with an awful lot more information about their situation.
Yeah.
And I think that fixed fee first meeting is a real platform for them to understand what steps they next want to take.
Yeah, and it's tailored to them. It's based on their individual circumstances. Because we allow 90 minutes, they've got ample time to be able to give us as much information as they want to give us, and for us to then take that information and provide advice which is unique to them.
I think that's true. I think that it's really important that you don't feel like you're being rushed through your story, that you've got to be able to feel that you've given all the information that's needed, that you've been heard, and you've had that advice, as you say, that's tailored to you. And obviously what we'll then also do is we follow up with an advisory email, which gives you that information to take away about everything that we've discussed.
Yeah, because the first meeting can feel, it's quite a big step for a lot of people, and so they're providing a lot of information, they're getting a lot of information, and it'd be quite difficult to retain everything. So having that follow-up email, I think, is helpful for clients to then look back and reflect on the meeting.
Yeah, so I think it is definitely that two-part of having someone who has taken sufficient time to talk things through with you, given you the information that you need then and there, and then provided you with that aid memoir for afterwards that you can look back on. Kirsten, I think that something else that we often are asked is, how does a client best prepare for that first meeting?
Yeah, and I think we send out a client information sheet prior to them coming into the office, which allows them to provide us with some basic information, which helps us have a general understanding of why they're coming in to see us. But I think what I would say to clients coming in is, have a think about what you want to achieve from the meeting. Set out a list of questions or bullet points of topics that you want to cover. And don't be afraid to come in with it actually written on a bit of paper and tick it off as we go through it, just to make sure that we have actually covered everything that you want to cover.
I think that's really helpful for us. Also, we use our Certify platform, which allows people to front load a lot of information, the kind of factual stuff that we as solicitors need, but probably takes up quite a bit of time in a meeting to narrate it all. Things like bank details, mortgage details, information about valuations of things. And our Certify platform lets us front load that and have access to that ahead of a meeting, so we're prepared for that meeting. And I think that helps clients a lot too.
Yeah, definitely. And certainly when we're looking at cases that are perhaps more complex, where there's lots of assets, there's a lot of financial information that is available, it's definitely helpful if we have an overview at least of that information in advance of the meeting.
I love to hear from a client that they've thought about what they really want from the meeting ahead of times as well, because it lets me check in with them at the start. I'll quite often ask, what do you want to achieve from this meeting? And then at the end, we can go back, circle back round to that and check that they've got all the information that they want and that the meeting's been really worthwhile for them.